Welcome to Accessing Mindfulness Through Movement. My name is Michelle,
And my name's Julian.
and we're going to share with you why accessing mindfulness through movement is useful as a means to being able to access relaxation.
Yeah. In this series, I think that Samantha's trying to get for the month of May, we're going to try and show different forms of meditation and mindfulness. And this particular form we've got is something that Michelle, who's a specialist in Reiki and reflexology, and me, who's a specialist in moving mindfulness, have come together because what we found is a lot of people can't access mindfulness or meditation very easily. So the first stage in this is what we would call calming the mind. And the way in which we do that, we have a couple of really powerful but simple techniques. Now Michelle's going to go through some of the words and the images and the movement associated with then what we're going to do once you've calmed yourself.
Yeah.
Michelle?
So absolutely. So when you have a calm mind, you have calmed in your biology systems, you have calmed your vagus nerve, and the vagus nerve is all to do with our body's sympathetic nervous system, which is linked to the fight and flight centers. And the vagus nerve is unusual because it actually measures environment within the stomach area and those organs, and messages back up to the brain, not the other way round, which is common for all of the other autonomic nervous systems. So the vagus nerve is really key to us being able to be biologically in a state of calm.
So the second aspect that we're going to look at is basically how to bring about self-awareness. And we'll go through some very simple ways of triggering your body to work in a way which is going to be an accessible tool for you.
Yeah. Another component is also being in the here and now. When we can bring ourselves into the here and now, that is where our access to creativity, solving solutions, or producing your masterpiece if it's an artistic thing, can actually be accessed far more easily. When our bodies are in a fight and flight situation, it is very difficult to access creativity.
And the fourth aspect that we're going to look at is how this changes your brain state, how it actually changes your brain waves from being what are called alpha waves to beta waves. And it gets you into a completely different, if you like, operational mode.
Yeah. And what I absolutely love with this next component is actually increasing your energy levels. Mindfulness absolutely increases your energy levels. We live in a world of high productivity. We're very connected to our technology as well, which is yin energy and can be quite sapping. Mindfulness will restore your energy levels as sometimes as good as a good night's sleep.
Absolutely. And something else that is very, very powerful is that a lot of people possibly aren't even aware that they are not connected in terms of they don't really feel that their mind and their body are as one or connected. And by doing this mindfulness, you absolutely will feel connected. Now, I did a workshop a few days ago, and I had somebody who was a very anxious person that basically said to me, he no longer felt scared being in the presence of people larger than himself because he felt connected, which is wonderful. So we're now going to, Michelle, sorry, it's your turn, isn't it?
You want to talk to me? We're going to take you through some mindfulness the mindfulness exercise now. But before we begin, I think it's just useful to share a bit of a caveat with that.
Yes, essentially, you are the person that looks after your own destiny. You have to be aware of what you're doing and feel what you're doing. We're going to recommend certain approaches, but please, this is all about being mindful. Be mindful of what you can do, and what you can't do, and don't really do anything that you don't feel comfortable with.